Ray here of Blue Shield Tactical Systems. Today we're going to be talking about de-escalation. Of course, hot topic amongst law enforcement and civilian population out there. So recently there was an article, and I read the article, that was put out in reference to de-escalation and how it's more dangerous for you to work for a department that taught de-escalation. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, the company you're with teaches de-escalation, and yes, we do. But at the same time, we don't try to tell you to replace good tactics with de-escalation. In other words, I think that could be the issue. If an agency is being taught de-escalation and officers are misunderstanding the times that they should use de-escalation and they should use force. So what do I mean by that? We don't want to place ourselves in a situation where obviously we should be using force and we're trying to de-escalate, and that's going to cause the officers to get hurt, injured, or killed. So, if you're an administrator that's writing a policy for your agency and you're wanting to incorporate de-escalation into that policy, which we already have that to a certain degree when we're talking about officer presence and communication at the beginning of most of those use of force policies, or what we like to say response to resistance policies. But go through the training. Make sure that you've gone through the training so that you have a better understanding of how to write that policy based on that training that you've gone through. B, if you haven't gone through the training, then talk to someone within your agency that has gone through that training and is able to give you that information, so that way they can review it as well to make sure that we're not placing officers in a position to where they're going to be hurt because they're trying to use de-escalation when they shouldn't. But we have more of a problem as well in law enforcement. Other than that, what creates that type of situation? Again, I was teaching use of force where I asked the agencies, I said, how many of you train in defensive tactics? And one agency said that they do, but they train in firearms much more than they did defensive tactics. Now, you're most likely going to go through your entire career without ever having to use your firearm. But I can guarantee you will use your hands and you will use your mouth. So we should be well trained in both of those as well. And training is not a priority amongst most law enforcement agencies, and that's what's creating a problem that we're seeing when we're here and we're training individuals. They don't have a plan, they don't have a blueprint to be able to pull from. So hopefully this gives you a little bit maybe of insight, a little discussion, and you're more than welcome to comment in reference to the video below. It'll be on Facebook, and of course we'll put it on our YouTube channel as well. So log on to blueshieldtactical.com. You can see those de-escalation courses coming up, or you can contact us about hosting one of our courses at your agency. Thanks. You guys be safe out there. Have a good day.